Hi everyone, welcome to Baking with the Barkers. I'm Miss Shirley.
And I'm Jessica, and I have my mom baking with me today. So you go grab your mom and we'll all have a mom baking party together. Today, we are making one of our favorite snacks, which is not a healthy snack, it's more of a dessert, but we eat it anytime. We're making Rice Krispie treats. So we'll go ahead and explain what we need first, and then we'll go ahead and make them. So first you're going to need half a stick of butter, which is also a quarter of a cup.
16 ounces of marshmallows, and you can use the small ones or the big ones. It doesn't matter as long as you've got 16 ounces.
And lastly, and almost most importantly, you will need 8 to 9 cups of Rice Krispies. I think we have like 8.5, whatever you want, somewhere in that range.
And then a Barker favorite, a lot of people just make them plain, but we like our chocolate. So we always add chocolate chips to it.
A lot of chocolate chips. Another Barker baking tip, as we like to call them, spray your pan.
Which we already did.
And I almost hit myself in the face with this. And your spatula. We're going to be using marshmallows to hold together the Rice Krispies, and so that's going to get pretty sticky. So we want to make sure you spray your pan that you're putting them in and your spatula when you're spreading them so that you don't become like a sticky mess.
And this is another tip. Make sure your pan and spatula are sprayed before you get ready to deal with the marshmallows and Rice Krispies, because this has to go kind of fast. And if you don't, then this might set up while you're spraying everything. So have your stuff sprayed and ready to go.
That's why we like to have all of our stuff out and measured so we can just throw it in. And we have a specific spoon that we like to use. I have a specific spoon that I like to use to make my Rice Krispies. It's not pretty because it's well loved and we really like it. I don't know why, but it's good for making Rice Krispies. So let's get started.
All right, we're adding our butter into the hot pan, and it's just going to sit there and melt. And as soon as it's melted, then we will add our marshmallows. Make sure you have your mom help you with this because the burner is very hot. Jessica, what do you think? Do you think it's ready for the marshmallows?
I think it is.
Okay.
Runaway marshmallow. Oh, you're supposed to eat that one.
Okay, we're just gonna mix these up until the marshmallows all get melted. And that's when it gets sticky and gooey. And that's going to hold all the Rice Krispies together. You kind of have to keep stirring them every once in a while so they don't burn on the bottom. Look at how sticky they are. This would make a good Halloween snack, Jessica.
Ooh, that would be fun.
Maybe you could put some orange sprinkles on the top.
Candy corn.
And candy corn in it.
You could make it into little monsters with little eyes. Maybe chocolate chip eyes. Chocolate chip eyes and a candy corn nose.
Look at that, it's getting all melted. I think we're ready. All the lumpy marshmallows look like they're gone. Got smooth, creamy marshmallow.
Okay, we have our gooey marshmallows. Now we're gonna pour in all of our Rice Krispies, and you gotta get mixing fast because we don't want the marshmallow to get all hard before we have it all mixed together. And once we get a lot of them start to stick together is when we can start pouring in our chocolate chips. And you just pour in chocolate chips to your heart's desire. You pour in as many as you want. So we are not going to judge you because we're probably putting in a lot.
And you probably want to, we should have said this at the beginning, use a big pan because as you can see, the Rice Krispies take up a lot of room.
Okay, this is when it gets fun because the chocolate chips start to melt as we're mixing them together. And it gets, oh, and I can smell the chocolate and it gets all ooey and gooey and yummy as we're mixing them in and making a mess because I just threw some out of the pan, but that's a snack for when we're done. Oh, sliding all over the place. Gotta break out your big muscles for this, guys. Okay.
Gotta make sure there's chocolate chips everywhere too.
Oh yeah. We have to have an even distribution of chocolate chips, guys. That is our technical term that we're using for the day. Get some down at the bottom here.
Any more? Are you good?
I have, oh, well. Okay. I think we're gonna grab our pan and we're gonna start putting them in. Okay, I'm gonna slide this over. Yeah, and then we're gonna dump them into our pan next. They're starting to get a little harder. They're not as soft and gooey as they were a couple minutes ago when we first started to.
I got it. Hold it.
Tip it.
Oh, tip it.
Yes. Thank you.
We're going outside
Oh,
the pan.
because I'm a mess, guys. We're just gonna get ooey and gooey anyway, because it's fun that way. Okay, we're just about got them all. And you know, if there's some stuck to the pan, you grab a spoon when you're done and you can get them out of there. So this is what our oiled spatula is for. We're going to scrape off these, what's stuck to the spoon, and I'll get spreading these out. Move our hot pad so that you can see it a little bit better. Okay, so here's, you can kind of see what I'm doing. I have my sprayed spatula so that it's not sticking to the marshmallows, and I'm kind of spreading,
Flattening
it. That's a good word. I'm flattening them out into the pan, kind of making sure they're even, like a cake. This is a cake pan, because we want them to look nice and pretty, but they'll look a little bit messy because that's fun. So they're homemade.
You know, Jessica, one thing I forgot to tell everyone at home is that you have to use fresh marshmallows, because if you don't use fresh marshmallows, then your Rice Krispies get hard, and these will stay softer because we used fresh marshmallows.
It's a little slippery, folks. Okay, so I'm gonna finish flattening them out.
They look yummy.
Guys, this spatula is slippery. And I mean, it's not 100% flat like a cake would be, but it's not a cake.
But they stiffen up fast. That's why you gotta be quick.
They do, because they're getting hard. I don't think I can flatten them out much more, but I'd say they look pretty good. We got our edges most of the way, and this is the hardest part of making them, guys. We have to let them sit here for a few minutes so that they can finish gluing themselves together. Okay. We will come back when they are set and we will see what they look like.
Okay, here we go.
So we've let them set for a couple of minutes. more than a couple probably, so that the marshmallow could glue everything together and they'll come out in one piece.
Oh, I don't cut straight.
That's okay. It's homemade. Doesn't need to be perfect. They're still a little gooey, but we got really excited, so we're taking them out anyway.
Look at how thick they are.
That looks pretty good. If I do say so myself. She thinks I have a very large appetite.
This one's even bigger. This one can be yours.
Oh dear. Trying to make them look pretty. Okay, guys. Here's our cute little plate of Rice Krispie treats. We made chocolate. I don't know. We just call these rice. These are our regular Rice Krispies.
Chocolate chip Rice Krispies.
Rice Krispie treats. Yeah. But these are just the regular ones to us. We always put chocolate chips in them. So we hope that you guys like them as much as we do, because these are one of our favorites, and we're definitely gonna eat a few of them right now. Okay, see you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.